Hey everyone, welcome to IceMK. So, Ed Boone asked today on Twitter X, what 4 characters in a future balance patch do we want to see get buffed, and what 4 characters do we not want to get buffed? Or, in other words, nerfed. At least that's what we're going to give. We're going to give you our 4 characters that we would like to see buffed in the next balance patch, whenever that is. And the 4 characters that we do not want to see get buffed / nerfed in the next patch. So let's get right into it. First off, we're going to start with who we want to get buffed, and we're going to start with Reptile. Yes, Reptile has had multiple buffs throughout the life of MK1. Just got another one recently with this last patch. But I specifically would really like to see his acid ball, or not his acid ball, but his force ball. I would love to see his force balls get buffed. And I'm not necessarily meaning in like having them work like they did in previous games, though I would like that. But I'm fine with how I'm okay with, I would prefer them to work like they did in past games, but I can live with them not going like full screen and whatnot. But I would like to see the hitbox on them and their frames get buffed, so to make it more of a viable threat in the mid-range neutral, where right now it's just feels like it's super high risky, to be honest, to throw out force balls too much in the mid-range neutral. So you can get it's just too easily jumps to get easily for the opponent to jump over the force ball and get a full combo punish. If they read that you're going to do a force ball, the force ball comes out kind of slow, so a lot of people can actually punish that, jump over it and punish it on a reaction, especially if they're watching out for it. But moving on, Sektor is another character I'd like to see get buffed. I know she just got nerfed, and I don't really care for the nerfs that she got, but what I would like to see get buffed with Sektor specifically is some new kind of combo route. I would like to see there be like a good combo route too, not just something that's going to be a throwaway, whatever, doesn't mean anything. Like a new combo route that adds to her game. How you go about this, I'm not quite sure, but maybe with like her forward 4 mid knee attack that like launches up in the air, maybe more options, more viable options off of that, perhaps, to make that more of a consistent, viable threat instead of like a situational threat as it is now. Who else would we like to see get buffed? How about Ermac? Ermac, I don't think is a weak character at all, but I would like to. I feel like he does have some weakness, like slight weakness in his game overall. I would like to see him get like some type of new mix option, whether it's like a starting. Like a combo starter low, or something that like a new mid or a new overhead something. I think he could really use something to get him over the hump to be like a really, really fully fleshed out character. With that, you can do like anything with, and I think that would just make him a lot more fun. Speaking of fun, 4th character I'm going to say here on this list is Tanya. The reason is because Tanya was a character that I actually liked a lot in this game originally, before she got hella nerfed. And then I know she got reworked since then, got buffed and reworked, has had some reworking since then. But ever since she got nerfed originally, I feel like Tanya just hasn't been fun to play. And I still feel like she isn't really fun to play because, or like from the last buffs that she got, with the reworking that she got, I don't think that really made her any more fun to play, in my opinion. And the big reason why is because I feel like she just is a downgrade now to compared to what she used to be. And I would like to see her be better and be more at the level that she used to be. And, you know, I think she'll just be a lot more fun of a character, being a stronger character instead of in the weaker state that she's been in. So yeah, let's get a buff for Tanya. Now, as for who we don't want to see buffed, who we would like to see nerfs for, actually. Let's see. First off, let's go with, I guess, cyrax. Mainly just because cyrax is just an annoying character, and that's kind of going to be the theme of who's on this side of the 4 characters that I don't want to see buffed and would rather see nerfed. Cyrax is annoying to fight against, and they've made her slightly less as annoying to fight against with this latest update they just did, but she's still really annoying to fight against. I don't like the whole, oh, I'm playing against cyrax, so now I gotta play the cyrax game instead of playing Mortal Kombat, you know, like, I gotta play the cyrax game. It's just, I wish they would tone down her ability to do that, the type of stuff that she gets away with, the type of dirty looping stuff that she gets away with, and like figure something out to make that not as much of a thing anymore. It doesn't have to be completely gone, but I think it's still a little overboard. Not that I don't think it's overpowered. I don't think cyrax is overpowered. She's just over annoying, and it just makes the game less fun to play when you're fighting against cyrax in this game, in my opinion. Next, we would like to see, following the same trend of annoyance, Kenshi. I wouldn't mind seeing him getting nerfed. Definitely don't want him getting buffed anymore, because I find Kenshi just always to be kind of just an annoying character to fight against in this game. Again, I don't think he's overpowered. I just feel like he's annoying, and when you're fighting against Kenshi, it's a lot of the times like similar to cyrax, you're playing the Kenshi game. You're not playing Mortal Kombat. You're playing the Kenshi game, and it's just annoying. Makes the game not as fun to play when you're playing against Kenshi, to be honest. So pretty much cyrax and Kenshi, the same reasons. Sindel, I would like to see nerfed slightly. Definitely not buffed. I would like to see a slight nerf to her. I don't really want her nerfed to the ground or anything, but I feel like they could maybe nerf her damage or something. That's just something. I'm not sure how I'll go about it. Maybe just damage, or maybe something else would be better to nerf on her, but make her just slightly weaker than she is. She can be annoying as well, but I don't think to the same degree as cyrax or kenshi. But yeah, I think toning Sindel down some would make her more balanced with the rest of the roster. Then the number 4 pick I got, who I don't want to be buffed and would rather see nerfed, I'm going to go ahead and say Noob Saibot. I don't have much against the character, really. I don't really want to see him nerfed, necessarily. I just don't really think... He's a character I don't think that needs a buff at all. I think he's fine how he is. Leave Noob alone, you know. But if he did slightly nerf him, I don't think anybody's going to hate that either. So, besides, you know, Noob players, of course. One bonus one out for everyone here, and for Ed Boon, to answer Ed Boon's question, I would like to see Nitara kind of get buffed and nerfed. I would like her to have increased health, but greatly reduce her damage output. I really don't like how she's a glass cannon. I don't like that kind of character design, and I think a lot more players would be interested in playing her and have more fun with her if she wasn't a total glass cannon and was more in tune with like the rest of the roster as far as health and damage output. But that's going to do it for this video. Let me know what 4 characters you guys want to see get buffed, what 4 characters you want to see get nerfed, and hit that like button for me. I'll catch you next time here on ICMK.